Hey, Dot. Hey. Don't you want to say hi to my viewers? Dot. Say hi to the people. They're new to my channel. I'm new to YouTube, sort of. Why don't you say... Fine, don't say hi. Meanie. Hi everybody, MimoriKiryu here. Trying to start my channel in an interesting way. Figure best way to do it might be to show off my anime collection. A lot of my friends really like my anime collection, and people on YouTube like videos of cats. So here's my kitty. She's gonna show up and ruin a lot of videos because she likes to meow and be loud. But right now she's quiet, like typical. But I just fed her, so that's probably why. Okay, well, let's get started. Anime collection. Everybody shows off their anime collection on YouTube, so I thought I'd be the same. This starts right here, manga. I haven't been collecting manga for very long. I haven't really collected that much since high school. But we got Alice in the Country of Hearts. I want more of that, and Back Butler, but I just don't have the money for that much manga anymore. The entire series of Black Cat. All of Code Geass that I can find in my city. All of Death Note. Most of Fullmetal Alchemist. I haven't bought any. I think it says 21 is the most recent one I have there. Fushigi Yugi Genbu Kaiden, the greatest sequel prequel of anything ever. If you like Fushigi Yugi, you will absolutely love that series. The other one's Alliance Cross, which needs to be made into an anime sometime before my life is over. And then Gravitation, that I couldn't see back down there because Ein's in the way. Isn't he cute with little Link? If you know what anime this is from, I'll give you a cookie. Let's go over here. Gravitation. Immortal Rain. That's a series that we'll never finish, I don't think. This is cute. Kilala Princess. This is like Kingdom Hearts for girls. It's so cute. Like if there's a little girl you're trying to get into anime, like a cousin or something, this is like the best thing for her to read. It's so cute and it's so good. And then there's the actual Kingdom Hearts manga. All that's been released. They haven't actually released any more of Kingdom Hearts 2. So, Akura de Oro. The anime's not as good as the manga, even though the anime has the music for it. Let's go down here. Maximum Ride. Such a good series. Mixed Vegetables. Yay. And then Ouran High School Host Club, which I only have up to 14. I need to start buying more. Let's go down. I collect art boxes for anime, so they're spread out everywhere. Look, there's Edward. The Yu-Gi-Oh manga is mostly for the cards inside because I play the YGO TCG. So, and Some Days Dreamers and Some Days Dreamers Spellbound. If you have not read these and you absolutely love manga, read them. I recommend them so good, especially Spellbound. There is an anime series for the first two. Like these two right here are one series, and then these 5 are one. They made an anime series, 13-episode anime series off the first 2 books of the first series. I don't know why they did that because they have so much more material for the second, but whatever. We're getting into video games now. Most of these titles are anime. Can't read them. DDR, Fatal Frame, Fullmetal Alchemist 1 and 2, Inuyasha, all 3 Kingdom Hearts, all the Naruto Ultimate Ninja games, Uzumaki Chronicles, Radiata Stories, 2 versions of Resident Evil 4 because mine stopped working, so my friend Ryan got me a working copy for Christmas, so that's pretty cool. Soul Calibur 1, 2, and 3. Special Carbon's video game from my brother. I actually like that game. It's actually really well done. Star Ocean Till the End of Time, and it is signed by, if I can grab the actual right one, pull. This is actually signed by Crispin Freeman. I met him at Comic-Con this year. Then there's Yu-Gi-Oh! Capsule Monster Coliseum, and Bayonetta, Blaze Blue, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3 is in the living room, Devil May Cry 4, Left 4 Dead, Naruto, The Broken Bond, The Ultimate Ninja Storm 2, Resident Evil 5, Soul Calibur 4, Clash of Ninja, Pokemon Coliseum, Super Mario Sunshine, Zelda The Wind Waker, best Zelda game ever, Yu-Gi-Oh! The False-Bound Kingdom, and then 3 Wii games, even though I don't own a Wii. Then there's DS, Pokemon DS games, you can't really see them, and then lots of random CDs, mostly anime songs, Breaking Benjamin, Avenged Sevenfold, and just miscellaneous other crap. Then down here, this is my live action stuff. This is mostly Disney movies, Harry Potter, my favorite drama series ever, Numbers, that was canceled unfortunately, and Vampire Diaries at the end there. Mostly Disney stories. Let's go up. Oh yeah. Hey look, the Lucius just like, hey, I'm here. Lelouch is my favorite anime character of all time. He's from Code Geass, and he's everywhere in this room. There's one of the first ever anime collages I ever made. You can have fun seeing all who's there. I'll give a cookie to somebody who can name them all. Let's go over here. That one's old though. I got one that's better. Look at the princess just sitting there. You like Edward? Why are you just chilling? Chilling like a villain, aren't you? You like Edward, don't you? Yeah, I bet. Well, let's get back to what you want to see. Not my cat. I like art boxes. So they're everywhere in my room. Let's go up here. We got Android Kid Kiter, The Adventures in Voice Acting. Oh, it's funny. The camera recognizes Gene's face on Black Blood Brothers as a face. Beck Mongolian Chop Squad, Black Blood Brothers, Black Cat, 2 movies of Bleach, all of Code Geass, Cowboy Bebop, Cyborg 009, The Angel, Death Note. First part, I don't own all of Death Note. I only own the first part. I'm not going to open it, but the first DVD in here that has L on it is signed by Alessandro Giuliani. I met him at DragonCon 2009. And then the movies, all 3, and then the OVAs, the R1 and R2. He's otherwise a familiar of Zero is actually, move Roy, you're in my way, is actually signed by Christina V, who voiced Luis, and is also signed by Marianne Miller, who did Malicorn and background characters in that. And then, let's move up here. I got a Fullmetal Alchemist DVD in here somewhere that has Mace Hughes on it. It's signed by Cindy Strait. I think it's in 2. I don't remember where it is. Fullmetal Panic and Mobile Fighter G Gundam. Junior Gall, Get Backers, Gravitation. Gundam Seed, the first one is signed by Matt Hill, the voice actor for Kira. And him at EvilCon, a great convention by the way. Totally recommend it. We'll put a link somewhere on the picture because I work for the convention and they are the greatest thing ever. Haruhi Suzumiya, this one is signed by Crispin Freeman because he plays Kyon. And Hitalia, the first one of this one is signed by Todd Habercorn. And then some of my GPX, I might be getting rid of these just because I can't find the rest of the series, and it was an okay series. It wasn't really, like, it's anime, but it's not, it's hard to explain. First 3 seasons of Inuyasha, I'm actually working on collecting these right now, so that's all I have. Now I have to get down next to my bed, and it's a very tight spot, so we're going to try to do this. And then you've got Jyosei, Kino's Journey, all of Kyo Katamao that's been released in English. Kind of sucks that there's not any more. Last Exile, Lucky Star, I'm knocking my Pikachus over, aren't they cute? Loki Ragnarok, Loveless, Nabari no O, the first and second Naruto movies from the original series, the Naruto Shippuden movie, Noeen to Your Other Self. It's actually in a box set. The box art's up there. I don't have with me, my friends are borrowing it, but I own the first DVD of Ouran High School Host Club, the first box set. The first DVD with Tamaki on it is signed by Vic Mignogna, and the second DVD with Hikaru on it is signed by Todd Habercorn. I don't think I've met any of the voice actors or the characters from the second box set. Let's see. I don't think so, because I think it's Honey and Kyo yet. I have not had the chance to meet Lucy Christian or J. Michael Tatum yet. This Pokemon movie right here is signed by Eric Stewart, the voice of Brock and James. So that's pretty cool. Then I got the Pokemon movies up until they changed the voices, because after that, I don't care. Because it wasn't as good after that. Princess Tutu, if you have not seen this, because you're terrified by the name, watch it. This is one of the greatest series I've ever seen. Paradise Kiss, Resident Evil Degeneration, Romeo and Juliet, the anime version. Scryed. Inside here is a DVD signed by Crispin Freeman, because he voices Straight Cougar. Sayuki, the box set, and one of the DVDs inside is signed by Greg Ayers. Somewhere, I just don't, there it is. Because he voices Son Goku. And Scrap Princess is signed by Crispin Freeman. I had him sign a lot of crap. He voices Shannon. Let me see if I can get that. Yeah, there we go. Yay, Shannon. Scrap Princess is such a good series. There's the Someday Streamers anime I was talking to you about. Then I got Soul Eater, part 1, 2, 3, and 4. Part 1, the first DVD is signed by Micah Solusod, because it has Soul on it. And then in part 2 is the Death of the Kid one, excuse me. And it's signed by Todd Habercorn. So, okay, got a maneuver. Oh, up. Okay, top shelf. Little cool fun fact about me is every time I go to a convention, I get a commission of Lelouch. somehow, some way, I will pick any artist in the artist alley and I will commission a Lelouch from them. There's 4 of them right here, here, there, and there. This is actually a picture done by my friend Lacey, so that's not one, and that's one. This is the most recent. It was at Comic-Con this year. Now let's go down. Oh, gotta lay on my bed to do this. There's Spiral, Summer Wars, the first DVD of Tactics. I'm going to buy the box set of Tactics, but the reason why I keep this one is because this one is signed by Chris Ayers. He's the main voice actor for the main character, Hazumi, so, yeah. Then Toward the Terra, Trigun, all of the Tsubasa anime and the OVAs. I really, really enjoy the Tsubasa anime, and I really want to start collecting the manga sometime soon. And then there's Lunar Legend Tsukihime, the Moon Princess, Vampire Knight, the Wallflower, Holic, which is, I believe, signed by Todd Haberkorn. I think I got to sign that too, so that's pretty cool. And then next to that is All of Yu Hakusho on Blu-ray, one of the greatest anime series to ever exist. This right here is $300. Not kidding. This is the first season box set of Yu-Gi-Oh! It is actually the first thing I ever owned, anime DVD-wise. My dad bought it for me when I was 11, I think. Then from there on is the individual DVDs of the Battle season of Yu-Gi-Oh! And then the one next to that is the Yu-Gi-Oh! Movie. The English Yu-Gi-Oh! Movie that was not that great, but still good. And then there is the third season of Yu-Gi-Oh! And then Dawn of the Duel. Dawn of the Duel is not actually mine. It's borrowed from my friend Adam, but I put it with everything so I know where it is. And then there are DVDs from the anime convention OMG-Con 2008, 9, 10, and then Comic-Con Season 4 that we just visited, where I met Crispin Freeman. Has so many things have been labeled. And then there's some miscellaneous anime VHS tapes and a truck that has Yu-Gi-Oh! On it. I think it's really cool. Down here are Game Informers, Anime Insiders, New Type, Game, whatever they're called, walkthrough guides, Shonen Jump, next to everything you can think of. This TV guide is the original TV guide that highlighted Yu-Gi-Oh! And that is signed by Eric Stewart, because I thought it'd be pretty cool to get Kaiba to sign that. And then a Fullmetal Alchemist pillow. Let's go up. Up here we got 2 wall scrolls, both that star my Lelouch. And then that Death the Kid plushie back of his head is actually signed by Todd Haberkorn. And there's Zero and L, Naruto. And then there's another group picture of more Code Geass characters. And then there's Ichigo and Sasori from Naruto. He's actually like the only character I even can tolerate from Naruto very much. I don't really watch the show that much anymore, and I don't read the manga either, but I did for a very long time, so it's still part of my life. Funny thing is the reason why Ichigo's hanging there is because both of them are voiced by Johnny and Bosch, who have also met, that I forgot to point out, signed by Code Geass. He signed the last DVD. And then here's another more recent collage. I made this, oh boy, I want to say I made this about a year ago. It's a lot of miscellaneous characters on it, and if you can pause this long enough to name them all, I'll give you a cookie. Especially if you can name them 2 right there, because I highly doubt anybody can actually name them. And if you can, and if you know who they are, you just climbed my book of how awesome. You've climbed my book of awesome. Oh look, and my cat's back. She left the bed to eat something, and now she's back again. You like Everett, don't you? Don't you, precious kitty? Don't you, kitty? I love my baby. Her name's Dot, but we call her Dottie Doo because long explanation. Again, Wind Waker, best game ever. There's Lelouch again because he's always around. Oh yeah, look. That's right, I like My Little Pony. Applejack is my favorite. I don't have that much pony memorabilia, but I will eventually. This is actually not mine. It's borrowed from the convention I work for that I mentioned earlier, that if you don't remember, you need to go back to the video and look again. I'm actually going to watch that and then give it back to them, because that's something they're showing in the anime room. Yeah, look, it's Seishomaru and Inuyasha, because Inuyasha is amazing. And then Kyokarumao, because this series is so good. More Naruto stuff. 2 of the other characters, 2 of the only other characters I could ever stand out of that series. It's Alphonse and Shaoran, and then my 3 Lelouch figurines. That one's actually imported from Japan. This one I bought at a convention. It's the only first ever figurine I could ever buy from a convention for Lelouch. And then I found this one at Comic-Con and freaked. I was like, oh my gosh, it's a Lelouch figurine. And then here are the Inuyasha boxes of cards that I buy. These are from the same set. These 5 are from the same set, and then these 3 are from the same set. Yes, that is Naruto's dad, actually, but he is holding Inuyasha cards, so that's why he's there. And then here are the badges of all the conventions I've been to. Since my first convention was OMG Con in Paducah, Kentucky in 2008. After that, I've been to about 12 or 15 different conventions. The biggest one I've ever been to was Dragon Con. But yeah, so this is my introduction, my video of my room. And I hope you will stay tuned. My channel is mostly going to be filled with the YGO TCG. I'm a competitive meta player of that game. I also make orcas and custom extended arts and custom tokens. That'll be explained more in later videos, but I make all that stuff. Of course, I'm not the original creator of orcas. That goes to Crow Cresta, who I give complete, acknowledge to the fact that, I don't sit there and say that I made it. But I've learned how to make them, and I can make them pretty well, so if you're trying to get a good orca. And the custom tokens, the way that I make tokens, I made up myself, so. And then I'll also probably update videos on pack openings, tin openings for Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime, when I buy new anime, I'll probably update you on the anime I've bought. I'll discuss different topics that come up in the anime world, because the anime world is never quiet. And yeah, so I hope you like this, and please check out my channel and like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.